Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome back to Somerset Bay. This is episode 9, or part 9, or periodic 9 of Jeffreysopolis. And as you can see, we have lots and lots of people milling around, not really, well, you know, they're going to their respective destinations. One thing that is alarming me is this HAR. It's our population panel. As you can see, it's rising again. But it peaked there, 9,034 people, no visitors, and then suddenly it dropped all the way down to 4,009 and 59 again. And I think what happened was, because of all these buildings here being built up, we lost a lot of homes. Basically, they all got knocked down to allow new buildings to be built. And I also noticed that this parkway here is stopping buildings being built in this area, and these big buildings here are just a nuisance. So, well, they're also saying taxes are too high. What's wrong with taxes? I could lower them down by 1, I suppose, but you watch my money fall through the floor. How much of a difference does that make? Diddly squat, actually. Right, so what I'm going to do, this park is going to go bang. This also affects land prices, of course, so I've got to be a little bit careful, because yeah, you see they're not liking it. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to de-zone all the commercial from here to this end bit here, and then I'm going to delete every single one of these buildings. So all of them, bye-bye. All of them, bye-bye. And all of them, I think. That one goes off? And that one. So again, I'm sort of losing money because of it, but what it allows me to do is put some parks down the outside here, and they should fit just about right. So we'll have one there like that, and that raises all these land value. We're not exactly going for high wealth, but we're going for better than low wealth, if that's so, like medium wealth is a good target. We're going to have a straight path park. I know we're not, because that looks too small. What's that? Wavy tree-lined walkway. Yep, we're going to have one there. And then something nice on the end here. Can't have any of those, so... What's that? Medium path park? Just stick that in the corner like that. There we go. That should bring land prices up again. You can see these buildings are starting to be rebuilt. There's a couple of buildings going up here as well. The next stage in this would be to increase all this to high density, so you avoid having these houses like this. In fact, we might as well do that now. For some reason there's a gap there, I don't know why. That's also high density. That one's going to be high density. That one's going to be high density. High density. High density, high density, that's probably going to be the name of this episode as well. High density, and high density. And then I am going to take a bulldozer to this road, and a bulldozer to this road. Oops, I didn't mean to demolish that house. My bad. Oh, that looks horrible. Actually, I know why that looks horrible. Because, you guessed it guys, these aren't high density. So, there we go. High density, high density, high density, high density, high density, high density, and high density. And that sorts out this little road problem here. That bit's high density, of course. High density, high density, high density, high density. High, oops, high, and then all these roads here are going to be low density. And then we should have those mansions start to spring up along here, which is good, because that's what we needed. Nice little housing estate down by the river. It should be just far enough away from the big belching part of the city which is the industrial section over here. Actually, whilst I am on it, I might as well make all of this low density road as well. And yeah, the nice area of the city is going to be just far enough away from the industrial and just close enough to the sort of hub of the city, which of course is this section here. These buildings should pop up soon. They should be very similar to these ones. If not, I'd like to know why. This bypass road which I built in, which is also our where all the police station and the ambulance station and the hospital and things like that goes, that's doing its job quite nicely. Soon I might turn this into an avenue as well and have it link up to this. So I might have this curve around like that, and then this road be like a T-junction with it somewhere. We're going to have to put in a high school soon, I think. A high school? Or a... Yeah, I think it's a high school we need. Where's education? There's education. No, that's public library. We need a high school, but we need a Department of Education first, which means our population needs to go up, and at the moment that's not going to happen. I don't know about you guys, obviously traffic can be a problem on SimCity, but I love sitting sometimes and just watching where people go, because these are all representatives of real Sims. So this guy here, he's on his way to work. So he's come from his house, which would be over here somewhere, and he's on his way to work in one of these buildings. And you can see there's a lot of traffic here, and it all comes down here, and there's a lot of traffic coming this way, and there's a little bit more traffic coming this way, and it all, at the moment, seems to work. There's not too much traffic. So yeah, it's good. I like seeing it when it works. If it works. If it doesn't work, then obviously there's a problem and we need to fix it. But for now, everything seems to be working fine. The bypass road does its job quite nicely. It takes people up to this part of the city without having to come through all these little windy streets. This road here, which is a sort of bypass, I mean that's the main bypass, but then to avoid having to come all the way up here, you can also go up this road and then along. This one's doing its job nicely as well. I just saw a bus stop for a school, which reminds me I need to put more bus stops for the schools in. They come there, Mark, not anywhere else. Right, so we need, let's put one there, one there, one there, and one there. And I think all the neighbourhoods are connected now, which again is good. And I just need a little bit more money, and then I can afford the police station, because that's 30,000 simoleons, and we've currently got 21,000 simoleons. What's that? Crime? Yeah, we're working on it. Yeah, got a fire station, which is good. Have we got 270 pupils at the school? We'll put more bus... Oh, hang on. Ah, it's because school's starting. So we've got 275, 276, 79, 81, 85, 290, 294, 298. It's going up quite nicely. School buses are doing their jobs, dropping kids off at the school. We're up to 300 now. It has a capacity of 500, I believe. Yep, 550. So that gives the Sims a better education, and hopefully because of that they don't then burn down buildings and things like that, which is good. And I say that a lot as well. I have a lot of catchphrases which are starting to develop. Are these roads high density? No. They are now though. That one. And that one. And that one. Not that it makes any difference at this point, because it's still 2 lanes. It makes the tarmac a bit of a darker colour. That's literally all it does. You can see you got high density going this way, you got low density going off this way. It's got the nice little grass verges, and then you got the medium density going off. Is that medium density? I think it is. Yeah, going off that way. And it makes no difference to the colour of the road whatsoever. So I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, we're approaching 10 minutes, so I will start wrapping up this episode very shortly. We have a demand for workers. We need more industrial. Where am I going to put them? Because I don't want to get onto this road, because it's meant to be like a bypass. So no vehicles can go from this part of the city to over here without having to go all the way around the outside section. So I think we need another grid. Can I build along here, or is it? Yeah, it's because of the garbage dumps in the way. Might end up moving the garbage dump. For now though, we can just build that to there, and then we can build this out here, and we can build this all the way along to there, and then we could build that going down like that. And then we can zone all of this as industrial. Where's control? There's control. And all of that, and all of that, and all of that, and all of that. And that should slightly help the worker problem. See industrial buildings springing up. We've got to make sure it doesn't get too close to this residential area, because again we want all traffic to come down this road, which is why I want to upgrade it to an avenue at some point. Oh, one more thing before we end this episode. We've got enough for a police station, so I'm going to plop one down now, if I can find the right one. There it is. And I'm going to stick it. We want more fire engines, so I'm going to put it, I'd say, about there. And then we're going to improve it. We're going to put the sign outside, of course. Let's put it over the road. And you've got to have the flag, otherwise how are they going to solve crime? We can't afford jails, and we can't afford patrol cars. So at the moment, we've just got a police station. And I've just had a look at the time, and we've gone over our limit for today. So see this thing flashing, we'll fix it in the next episode. Because in the meantime, guys, it's left to say thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have subscribed to my channel, then thank you for your continued support. And until next time, guys, I will see you soon.